this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Introducing Home Care Plus, a new subscription service from Lowe's that helps make life easier by giving members a hand with home maintenance. Let Lowe's tackle the tasks you keep meaning to do, like electric dryer vent cleaning, replacing hard-to-reach light bulbs, and more. Subscribe to Home Care Plus for just $99 a year and consider your to-do list done. Members get more at Lowe's. Available in select zip codes only. Cancel anytime. Non-refundable fee. Product purchase required. Terms and service restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
This week, on a special episode of WebMD's Health Discovered podcast, we're taking a closer look at a common form of lung cancer that accounts for 85% of all cases.
When I first heard the words, "you have lung cancer," I was in shock.
It's a diagnosis that changes everything. So what does it really mean to advocate for yourself when you're living with non-small cell lung cancer? Listen to Health Discovered on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Johnny, we have solved all of your holiday shopping stress, your needs, because the holidays will sneak up fast, but it's not too early to get your shopping done and actually have fun with it. Uncommon Goods makes holiday shopping stress-free and joyful with thousands of one-of-a-kind gifts you can't find anywhere else. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the United States. Many are crafted by independent artists and small businesses. And because they're made in small batches, they are the best finds, but they can sell out fast, Johnny. What I found here, and I'm telling you, Johnny, right now, if you use a promo code, I'm going to tell you that in here in a second, this is what I want for Christmas, okay? Uncommon Goods has a recycled skateboard display stand. So it looks like a skateboard. It just sit on your desk, sit on the bookshelf. I could put my laptop on it. I can work on the show. Johnny, I could be working. I could do your job, frankly, and look like I got a little skateboard. I got a little skateboard to work off of, which I love. Even though I'm getting older, I do love a good skate. But this recycled skateboard is so cool, and it's just one of the many unique items that you can find on Uncommon Goods. It has something for everyone, from moms and dads to kids and teens, from book lovers, history buffs, Eric, talking about you, and diehard football fans to foodies, mixologists, and avid gardeners. You'll find thousands of new gift ideas that you won't find anywhere else. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3 million to date. So shop early, have fun, and cross some names off your list today. Get 15% off your next gift. Go to uncommongoods.com/laughwithme. That's uncommongoods.com/laughwithme for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We are all out of the ordinary. Johnny, if you haven't told everybody this is how you're doing your holiday shopping, you're really missing the boat. I mean, that's what I told my family. We are back. Welcome. It's a new episode of Laugh With Me, a podcast with Jeremy Odom. I'm Jeremy. We've got a very special episode coming up just for you. I want to thank you for everybody who listened to last week's episode with my brother, Kyle, as our guest. It was our most listened to episode so far on this show journey. I know today's episode is about to break that record. You've seen him all over the country performing his stand-up comedy. You've seen him in Arizona. You've seen him in Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Georgia. You also see him weekly on YouTube hosting his show Food and Laughter, and you've seen his acting debut. He was in the short film Last Namaste on Earth. You've seen this guy do everything. He is Lavetti Vegas. One thing I noticed recently that we have in common, you made a post about how you were going to start, I don't know if it was a video or like a vlog or something about kind of the worst teams in the NFL that you see like on a weekly basis. And I write an article for a website, TWSN, and I do our bottom 5 of the NFL every week. So I saw that and I'm like, that's fantastic. It's right up my alley.
Man, that's crazy, man. I used to do this thing called Trash Talk Football, like back in 2019. So it was like when I started comedy.
Yeah.
And I used to do it, and it was just so it was. I wouldn't say it was unorganized, but I definitely did a couple of test runs before I even posted a video. But I'm so impulsive. So as soon as I do something, I'm posting it, not even thinking that maybe this would have been better if I did this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was all right. I mean, it was getting a couple hundred views, but it was taking a lot of time to set up, to edit the video. I mean, it was just so much time, and by the time I actually sort of did get it down right, and then I think I was asking the wrong people. You know, like some dude was like, you can't just go in there and keep talking about how trash teams are and keep yelling trash. I'm like, bro, this is part of the like. That's part of the deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he didn't want the dude that told me that didn't watch sports, nothing. And then comedian Bubble Dove came out like a couple years ago, and he talks about teams. He said, man, they trash. And I'm like, damn, this is shit I was doing. But he was just doing it on a funnier level. And I'm like, man, see, that's why sometimes you just don't listen to people, man. You just got to go with your gut. So
you got to go with it.
I'm doing it again. I was going to do this week, but I'm probably going to start next week with a couple teams. And sometimes the less is better, man. So yep. I said 3 because I can say why 3 teams are trash in less than a minute, and that attracts people, man. Sometimes when it's short and sweet.
Absolutely, and it gets a fan base fired up. So there's nothing wrong with that. Get them something to talk about. But what do you base it on when you're looking at the 3 worst, 2 worst teams in the NFL? What are you basing it on?
I'm basing it on 1, their record, and 2. Their record, and then just how are they doing currently. So even if it was a good team that went down to a bad team, I'm not gonna put them there. They just lost like one episode, or like not one episode, but one game. Like it's like if I would have did it this week, it definitely would have been the Bears, the Giants, and I can't really say the Vikings because they end up winning. I can't say the Broncos because they finally end up winning. But it would be fun if I said the Broncos still, just because you know what I mean. They played the Bears and they both equally as bad.
Yep, I had the Bears as the worst team in the NFL, and I actually moved the Broncos and Vikings out of the bottom 5 just because of their wins, but. I moved the Cincinnati Bengals back into the bottom 5 just because of.
Oh yeah, because they haven't won a game. No, they won one.
They won one game, but they don't look good at all.
Let Burrow rest. They just need to stop and let Burrow rest. He is definitely hurt, man. Like he's not looking good.
Well, that's the thing.
That man just rest.
In Monday's press conference with Coach Zach Taylor, one of the reporters asked him, like, is Joe Burrow healthy enough to run this offense? And he said that was a silly question. It's like, no, it's not. He's not healthy enough to run this offense currently.
Mm-hmm. He's not.
One of the teams I did have in the bottom 5 that maybe you might have an exception to was the Green Bay Packers.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I'm biased, though. But come on, man. Hold on. The bottom 5, the Patriots, the Jets. Like, come on, man.
Here's the thing.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. What?
Week 1.
How How you gonna put a 2-2 team and there's a whole bunch of 1-3 teams?
You know, you can be 1-3, be competitive, and look like your season still has a lot to give, or you can be 2-2 and look like weekly you're getting worse and worse. And I based it on that. I believe the Green Bay Packers peaked week 1 and they played a really bad Chicago Bears team, and they just haven't been good or looked like they're riding the ship since. And it also hurts that Aaron Jones is injured, but yeah, this team does not appear to be good. Not like maybe we thought it could be after week 1. So I did drop them in the bottom 5, but it was just based on that, the vibes of look at this team week to week. They are getting worse.
I wouldn't say they're getting worse. I just think they need to, and again, I'm biased, but I think they need to they need to be consistent. And then not having Aaron Jones touch the ball that much, what were they even thinking this last game? Like it's a couple. It was a couple of discrepancies. Like they're just too iffy. You're good 1 week, you're bad the second. You're good the third week, you're bad. And really, if we're being super honest, they're still 2-2. They should have won that Falcons game. Yeah. But Aaron Jones, after he scored that touchdown, he went out. So that could have did something with it, but you still had an 11 point lead, even though you you know what I mean? You still had an 11-point lead, even though he went out. I mean, that game should have been done and out of hand.
It should have been. You're right. But this, hopefully this is the only week that the Packers find themselves in TWSN.net's bottom 5. But
I'm still thinking. I think the Lions are a fluke. They're gonna have to really. I'm gonna have to see what they do here the next few weeks. But that division is really up for grabs, man.
It is.
It's up for grabs. The Bears can come back and still win that division. That's how weak that division is to me. Even with the Lions doing as good as they're doing, you know what I mean? Like I don't really believe that.
Well, the Bears are just a couple of weeks away from the anniversary of their last win. So I don't know that they're in the mix. But the Lions actually look, I didn't buy the hype in the offseason. They might be good. They might be a contender, but I don't know. I think you're right. That division is up for grabs still. But are you a Husker fan or a Colorado fan?
Man, I ain't either, man.
Oh, okay.
I ain't either fan. I troll the Huskers.
Okay.
And the reason I troll the Huskers is because I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. So I lived in Georgia, damn near from middle school and high school. I lived in Georgia, and when I was down there, I used to rep Nebraska. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm from Nebraska, blah blah blah. I was all about being a Nebraska fan. And then when I got up here, man, I found out Nebraska fans are delusional. I was like, man, I can't believe I even said I was from here. You know what I mean? Like, it sort of just like bothered me, man. So I was never a Nebraska fan. I was just repping Nebraska because I was in a different state, and you know, people's favorite saying, "Oh, there's black people in Nebraska." You know, they say it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what that was, but not really a Colorado fan. I like primetime. I've been like a primetime since. Watching football.
Well, yeah, if you're from Georgia, you love primetime.
Yeah, like we love primetime, man. So I love primetime, but here's the thing. You see what you just asked me, and this was crazy because everybody else is asking what you asked. You a Nebraska or a Colorado fan? But nobody last year asked me was I a Jackson State fan. I was talking about Jackson State last year when Prime was there. Yeah. But this is and not to put race and everything involved, but this is why HBCUs are so important.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because nobody said, hey, are you a Jackson State fan? I was talking about Jackson State the whole time Deion was there.
That was a talented team.
Jackson State. Yeah, they on TV. Jackson State.
Yep.
He brought the spotlight to Jackson State. That was the first HBCU that had college game day down there. Was at Jackson State. But see, I think that's what so many people are getting confused about the primetime effect. Nobody said anything about that, and it had coverage last year. Was it as much coverage as it's having this year? Maybe not, but that's the effect he's having I think people are confusing that with, oh, this is all new and we're sick of prime time.
Right.
Well, you could be sick of him, but he's making an impact. But see, nobody's ever asked, hey, man, you was Jackson State fan. And I would have still told you, nope.
Well, he's doing it different. And I noticed you talk a lot about, Nebraska, and you're right. You troll Nebraska fans, and it's great. I love it. I think it's fun because we deserve it. But then I've seen you talk a lot about Prime in Colorado, and what he's doing there is different, and it's fun, and it's obviously hitting ratings because every network is wanting to get their piece of it. But
I don't like Matt Rule as much as I like primetime. And
right.
I hope both of them actually do. I troll Nebraska, but truly I still thought, and I said it when I looked at the schedule. I said Nebraska's going to lose against Michigan, but they could still win 4 out of the next 5 games after that.
Yep.
I said that. I definitely said that. I actually know, my bad. I said next 5 out of 6 games besides Michigan. I had them losing against Michigan, of course. But I said they can win the next 5 to 6 games. Same with Colorado. But you see, everybody is just off that Colorado. My bad. I got my son.
Oh, you're good.
Everybody's out that. Hey, buddy, give me a second. Everybody's out the Colorado train because they lost a couple games. But if you remember, or if you know, every schedule has always 2 tough or maybe 3 teams that are tough to play. You know what I mean? On their schedule. This is every college football team. So to be like, oh, we knew this was going to happen with this. Well, it was supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, again, that's another debate for another time.
Yeah. And I think you're right with Nebraska, like post that Michigan game. And you can even hear it in Matt Rule's press conferences this week and what he's preaching to the state of Nebraska, where he's saying, watch us Friday. This is the type of team you're going to see moving forward. I think he had it circled on his calendar too. We got to get through these set of games, get past Michigan, and then here's what we're going to start to build. So I think you're right. This is when the wins will start piling up. Hopefully, anyway.
I definitely agree, man.
So
Amazon Pharmacy presents Painful Thoughts.
It's been a long, bumpy road dealing with yet another bladder infection. And driving to the pharmacy to pick up meds, I went over a pothole and a little pee came out. So now I get to stand in line with pee-pee pants.
Next time, skip the pain and get fast, free delivery with Amazon Pharmacy. Healthcare just got less painful.
This Mother's Day, celebrate all the women who make life brighter with a gift from Pandora Jewelry. Choose jewelry that reflects what she means to you and the moments you share. Make it even more meaningful by personalizing your piece with an engraving in your own handwriting, something no one else has. Either a date, a name, or something unique to you. Because the best Mother's Day gift says more than I love you. It says I appreciate you. It says I see you. Find the perfect Mother's Day gift at your local Pandora store or online at pandora.net.
I admit it, I'm a control freak. Luckily, the folks at Wix get it. That's why they created Wix Harmony. It's an AI website builder for people just like me. It lets you create any type of website super fast, but stay in control of every detail. You can even choose whether to use AI or click and edit things yourself until your website actually feels like you. Try it for free at wix.com/harmony. That's wix.com/harmony.
Stand-up comedy, how long have you been, and you said 2019?
2019, so it's, when I took it, I had my first show June 2019. My actually being booked on a show, but what's crazy is I did the Clash of the Comics the year before and wasn't even doing comedy. I was actually rapping. I did it as a dare and won the Clash of the Comics.
Holy cow.
I've been a comic since 2019. You could take the pandemic year in or out. It don't matter.
Yep.
3.5 years, I guess, or 4, whatever. And I haven't won the Clash since I tried in 2019.
So you started in comedy just based off a dare, basically?
What happened was my friend that was a comic, I used to work at Cold Stone Creamery. And we used to have these Cold Stone Creamery up there in Village Point. So we used to have these store meetings with all the stores that are in Village Point. Used to be at these meetings. So Daisy had said, "Hey, we have this thing called Clash of the Comics. We got free tickets for it. If you ever wanna, come up, we got comics that do it. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?" So I was like, "Oh man, this is cool." And I know my friend was getting the comic. I was like, "Hey man, they got this thing called Clash of the Comics. whatever. He's like, yeah, man, help me out. Just email it for me. I'm like, well, here goes the email. I got it for you. But yeah, just do it for me. He wanted me to email. I was like, what the fuck? So I did, I emailed, and Daisy came back and she said, hey, I was like, she emailed, said I was in there. I was like, oh no, this is not for me. This is for my friend. And she said, hold on. She was like, this is not no manager type thing. Either you get up or nobody gets up. That's what she told me.
That's incredible.
I was like, all right. Told him, hey man, this is what she said. He's like, all right, I'll try it next time. I was like, man, let me try it. I tried it. Bomb. It was terrible. Bomb. Then I just kept trying it. I tried it like about 3 more times. And then I finally won. It was crazy. I finally won after 3, maybe 4 more tries. And then I just didn't take comedy seriously. So I didn't take. I was thinking about taking the hosting job, like, because they give you a hosting spot.
Yeah. But
I ended up having diabetes. Found out I had diabetes. I was in the hospital trying to recover from that.
So you were saying you got diabetes, and so you ended up in a diabetic coma. Is that how you found out you had diabetes?
Okay, so I got a. Oh, man, I don't know if I want to tell the truth on that.
Oh, that's all right. You have a funny, like a really good bit about the coma and about a GoFundMe, and
it's actually mixed. It's funny, man, because it's actually. Oh man, I don't know if I really want to.
You're good. You're good. You don't have to.
But I'm gonna tell. Hey buddy, give me a second. Stop. So, all right, I'll tell the truth, man.
All right.
I don't care who hears. I'll tell the truth. Okay.
I was in the hospital for a week. I was in a diabetic coma, no bullshit. And when I woke up from this coma, I called my mom, and she said, I want to let you know I contributed $5 to your GoFundMe. I was thinking 2 things. 1, my mom's a cheap bitch. But 2, who the hell made me a GoFundMe? So she told me who did it, and I called him up, man. I said, hey, man, I appreciate you doing this, man. I appreciate it. But you got to take the GoFundMe down, man. He said, you sure? I said, it's the right thing to do. He said, it's at $1,000. I said, let me stay here for a few more years.
So when I do my GoFundMe joke and about my diabetic coma, those are 2 different instances that I put in one. I was in the ICU twice. One was for the diabetes. The other one was because I had the Delta. I was in the ICU for both of them. So when I was in the ICU for the Delta, I was breathing through a tube, and then somebody made me a GoFundMe.
Oh dang!
They didn't make me a GoFundMe for the when I had the diabetic coma and stuff like that.
But it's definitely funnier.
Different stories.
Yeah.
One is funnier, but 2, it's more relatable to what's going on now.
Exactly.
And actually, what's crazy? I switched that joke. Now I got that joke. That joke is more personal now. Stop it, buddy. That joke is more personal now, and it is more real. I actually get deeper into that. I wouldn't say a Dave Chappelle type term, but I will say how I tell that joke now, like that's for laughs, for hits, real quick. But now how I tell that joke about a job for me to build up the days, I working 6 days a week, or they was gonna take my vacation pay, like it was ridiculous. Like how everything goes. I rewrote that joke. And it's better now. And $1,000 was cool, but I think it sounds better when I say 3,000, and it's still the same wording because it's still the same syllables and everything like that.
Yep.
But $3,000 sounds a little bit better than $1,000. You know what I mean? $1,000 is still. I mean, we convicts, man. We still taking 1,000, and that's still cool. But 3,000 sounds a lot. I think it's a little bit, not a lot better, but a bit better saying 3,000 than saying $1,000. That joke just came a long way.
This week's episode of Laugh With Me, a podcast with Jeremy Odom, is brought to you by Q-Tips. Protect your long-term health. For some of us, this will mean that our ears will get impacted on a regular basis, and if left untreated, could cause hearing loss, ear infections, and balance issues. It's important to get your ears cleaned regularly, especially if you're prone to impacted earwax. Q-Tips now features a special secret benefit. Clean your ears regularly to hear the people talking behind your back, whether it's your friends,
coworkers, or family, you'll be able to hear every juicy detail of their backstabbing comments. Q-tips with another special secret benefit. Hear the disappointment in the voice of the ones that you love. They may be family, but they are definitely disappointed in you. Hear it crystal clear by using Q-tips, today's sponsor of Laugh With Me. Now back to the show. If you're listening and you're in Wichita, Kansas, you can see Lavetti October 8th at Barleycorns, and you can get tickets right now at heybuddycomedy.com. And then you're also local here, Elkhorn, Nebraska, October 13th, and October 21st in Denver, Colorado. So you are all over the place, obviously very motivated. What drives you right now?
Man, my son. I it sucks because I hate being away from him, but it's just like I told somebody, man, a long time ago, like I can't tell him ever to chase a dream if I quit mine, you know. And it's been a couple times, you know, I quit my, you know, quit what I try to do or whatever, you know, quit comedy, having a bad set, and I quit comedy and go bad. But now I'm on such a different kick, man, and it's just driving.
Some of your posts, and I've even told you this, some of your posts have motivated me, and I DM'd you and was like, man, that's like driving me right now. One of your videos that you posted, I saw it on YouTube Shorts, you gave like a morning motivation.
Man, you know I'm driving, man, and thinking about some morning motivation, like what would be motivated for the people to hear, the people to see. And you know what the morning motivation is today? Get your ass up. That's the morning motivation. Get up, do something productive, get that energy going, man. Get the good vibes going this morning, man. But get your ass up and put a smile on your damn face, man. You woke up. Some people didn't wake up today. Oh, shit. The phone dropped, but it don't matter. That's the morning motivation. Get your ass up, get some energy, get happy, good vibes, and that's it. That's the morning motivation. Nothing deep, just pretty damn simple. No fumbles. You know what it is. Let's go.
The phone drop, was that planned or did you just drop your phone?
No, man, I just dropped the phone, man. I straight dropped the phone. I was talking, and I was like, oh, shit. And I dropped the phone. And it's crazy because I just like picked it up out of like reflex, picked it right back up. You know what I mean?
I'm so happy you still posted it and kept that in. It was amazing.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy, man? I just do random videos. One thing I will say is I'm consistent with videos. I'm not consistent with the subjects.
Right.
And I had a video one time, and just like how you hit, hey, buddy, just like you hear my son now. I had my son in the back. I was actually talking about Little Caesars Pizza. A lot of people don't know. The owner of Little Caesars Pizza paid for Rosa Parks' rent for the last 10 years she was living.
Really?
A lot of people don't know that. And I remember I read that like a long time ago. So I was like, man, I want to make a video. I read that about damn near like 6-7 years ago. So I was talking about the video. And my son was like, hey. And I was like, hey. And I still posted the video anyway because I'm like organic, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, all right, let me reset it. You know what I mean? It has to be like a real mess up for me to reset the video. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But a lot of times, I'm just on point because that's how I do crowd work, just on point. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you did some crowd work the other night, and there was somebody you were referencing, 90 Day Fiance. Yeah,
it was funny, man. I actually was on them a lot longer than I wanted to be. But... And I'm trying to do sets without crowd work, but that just fell on my lap, and I just kept rolling with it. It was actually pretty funny, man. That was funny. When he started talking with the accent, I'm like, hold on, man, let's do that. What? Oh no, I gotta find out where he's from, man.
Well, funny's funny, right? Like when things are happening organically, it doesn't matter if it was planned or not. Funny's funny, and you just got to roll with it.
Yeah, you got to, man. It was actually pretty fun. I love doing it, man. But I'm trying to minimize the crowd work. You just come with jokes.
Yep.
That's the goal.
So is that like a philosophical like piece of what you do, or is it just you don't enjoy that part, the unpredictability of it?
No, I love crowd work.
Okay.
But the thing about it is, I'm not known for only doing crowd work.
Gotcha.
Like if you ask the scene, what's the best thing Lavetti do? Oh, he does crowd work. Oh man, he's always doing crowd work. You know, somebody asked me, what's the longest you can do? And I'm like, I think I'm about 30, 35 minutes. Is that with or without crowd work? Like, it's like a known thing with me, man. Like, and it's just like, You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, but that's not saying it's not comedy, but if you want to be consistent and you want people to call you back and you want to send videos, they want to see consistency. They want to see, hey man, can you do that joke again? You can do crowd work again if you're doing like pre-made crowd work. If you're like, oh hey man, what's your favorite color? You know what I mean? You can do that every show.
Yep.
But I'm not like that. My crowd work is made up right there. I don't go in like. I used to go in like, all right, I know I'm asking crowd work I can do. I used to sort of depend on it, man. And not even sort of, I was dependent on it with my jokes. And now, like, I didn't depend on it last week. It just came. But I just want to do straight jokes, man. And that's just what I want to do now. It's not that I don't enjoy it or nothing. I just want to show that I can do jokes without crowd work.
So you're working on that. You're working on less crowd work. What are some other goals you've set for yourself, I guess, on the comedic side of things for the rest of this year and even 2024?
The rest of this year, man, I gotta win this class, man. I gotta quit playing, man. There's no shade. There's people that's winning, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, I'm getting booked more than some of these motherfuckers that's winning. You know what I mean? But it is no shade on anybody who won, because a lot of my friends have won. But I'm not talking about them. But it's just like, it is not even being cocky. It's just that, man, I've seen people win and don't get booked really ever. You know what I mean? Like, it's any given Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's like, what is my tightest five? I don't think I really have a tight five. I just have great jokes, and it just matters what order they're in that night or how I do them. So I gotta win that clash, man. Even if I don't win the best of the clash after winning the clash, I wouldn't care. But if I just win the clash, I quit chasing. I think this is a chip on my shoulder to where, like, this is something I'm chasing. And people are like, yo, you get booked more than a lot of people. Like, don't let the clash define you. And I don't let it define me, but it's like a ghost I'm chasing, man. And I'm just like, oh man, like, I don't even know. And I performed in Denver, Atlanta, Arizona. I mean, I performed in like 8 different fucking states. And I'm still like chasing this thing that's here in Omaha. You know what I mean? It just sort of like irks me, man. So I really want to win this clash. I feel like I can win the clash. I just, you know, like I said, I think it's just anybody's given night.
Well, you brought up short films, and you just recently were starring in one, Last Namaste on Earth. What was that like?
Man, that was cool, man. Mason was pretty cool. Nicole, fantastic. The whole, the small crew, of course, but everybody was cool, man. It was great to, you know, do something, man, that was actually something different that I've just never done. And I didn't have the most lines, but I definitely tried. And I liked doing it, man. It was a great experience, man.
Well, you looked like you had good chemistry with your co-star there on the couch, and your
Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
I can't stop scratching my downtown. Yeah, but I'm not itching to go downtown and tell a receptionist I'm here to talk about my downtown. Some things you'd rather type than say out loud.
There's no question too embarrassing for Amazon Health AI. Chat your symptoms and get virtual care 24/7. Healthcare just got less painful.
This Mother's Day, celebrate all the women who make life brighter with a gift from Pandora Jewelry. Choose jewelry that reflects what she means to you and the moments you share. Make it even more meaningful by personalizing your piece with an engraving in your own handwriting, something no one else has. Either a date, a name, or something unique to you. Because the best Mother's Day gift says more than I love you. It says I appreciate you. It says I see you. Find the perfect Mother's Day gift at your local Pandora store or online at pandora.net.
I admit it, I'm a control freak. Luckily, the folks at Wix get it. That's why they created Wix Harmony. It's an AI website builder for people just like me. It lets you create any type of website super fast, but stay in control of every detail. You can even choose whether to use AI or click and edit things yourself until your website actually feels like you. Try it for free at wix.com/harmony. That's wix.com/harmony.
talking about the edibles, and or was a drug dealer, I guess, in the story. But
Yeah.
I thought you did a great job. And that was your first time acting?
First time acting, man. I've never acted before. I was actually supposed to be in a stage play called Fences at the Omaha Community Playhouse, but at the time, I had a job that wasn't the job wasn't letting me, Hey, buddy, hey, my man, he's scared of the rain. They just wouldn't let me. My job, I couldn't take the Sundays off. Sundays was our busiest day. They wouldn't let me take Sundays off. I was trying to tell the film crew that, but then they changed directors. It felt like it was changing, course. Then I finally changed my job, but by that time it was too late, and sort of sad, man, because I really wanted to act in that film play, man, and that would have been my first time actually acting. But this is my first time acting, and I think once you get accustomed to something and you do something, small or whatever like that, you can, you have fun with it. You know what I mean? And that was definitely fun.
Well, congratulations on the role, and you did the whole crew did a great job, and look forward to seeing, hopefully, more work in 2024 in acting.
Yeah, you definitely will, man. It's either going to be, I definitely plan on doing a short film, probably like 5-10 minutes, and then I really want to get this web series off the ground. If I could get that web series, I think that'd be better than than the film that I get done. But I want to do both, and I think that both is possible. But with comedy, it's a little tough to knock both of them down.
Yep. So you're talking about like a scripted web series?
Yeah, scripted web series called After 30.
Okay.
So after 30 talks about it follows a guy who's pretty much after he turns 30, how life is after 30, man, and just your bones are a lot, that aren't as great. You get tired easily, you don't go out to the club as much, you probably in a relationship. Just a whole bunch of scenarios, how dating is, how midlife crisis, a whole bunch of type of stuff when you turn after 30, man, and that's what I plan on doing. It's still in the works, but that's the goal with that.
That's awesome. Well, you're also a host of a show called Food and Laughter. What can you tell me about Food and Laughter?
Man, Food and Laughter came about, man. It was actually supposed to be a series when I was going from city to city interviewing comedians and eating at a restaurant. That's what it was supposed to be. As you can imagine, it takes some money to do that.
Yeah.
So that thing got shut down. I went really quickly because I was actually still traveling. I went to Denver at the time to try it. Went to Lincoln, which is not too far to try it. We're going to go to Sioux City, stuff like that. But nobody was really into it after the comedy show and stuff.
Yeah.
So Dorzilla and Terrence got with them. We did a show together. Then we did a show together. I was like, y'all want to do this Food and Laughter thing? I got a meeting and I want to do this thing called Food and Laughter. They was down with it. And then we just went from there, man. We on season 2 at the moment. We just went live with Meg Malone and No Way Ramirez. It was pretty cool, man. Especially getting to know them two, and it was cool getting to know them two, and how strongly Meg Malone spoke about women comics and how important it is for women comics to be out here. And when she told me she just headlined this past May, she's been doing this thing about 5-6 years.
Wow,
that sort of blew my mind, man. And that should just show you how these bookers and producers are. You know what I mean? Like, she's been doing it for a minute, and she just got her first headliner spot this past May. I had bookers let me headline my first year and a half. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even that good yet. So just think, she's been working her behind off, and she just got a headliner spot. It's crazy.
Talk to me about No Fumbles. It's basically should be tattooed on you if you don't already have it tattooed.
I have no tattoos, honestly.
All right, so No Fumbles. Tell me what that means to you.
So me and my bro Phil, man, we was talking, and I was like, man, this year I just want no fumbles. Like, you just go at it. No fumbles mean you doing something 100%. No mistakes. It's no fumbles. Hey, if I'm gonna do this thing, man, I'm gonna do it with no fumbles. You know what I mean? That's what I always said. So every time I do something, I say, hey, man, no fumbles. You know what I mean? And Only time I don't probably hashtag that on social media is if I'm posting about my son. That's probably one of the only times I won't say like no fumble. I just post what I'm posting. And really, I'm trying to get off of that. I'm trying to make it just about comedy on my page. Trying to really get away from the personal stuff because some stuff happened in the scene a couple years ago. So I really don't like having anybody in my business as much, but it's sort of hard because it's like I want to talk about them too. Because I got family on my social media, so. Yeah, now that it's football season, it's even more funny.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That I say, no fumbles. It's even funny. You know what I mean?
The next time a team loses loses a game due to a fumble and hashtag no fumbles is out there, you're gonna pop up on a lot of people's timelines.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I said that with Nebraska. I said something about Nebraska, and I said no fumbles. It was like, this is the wrong hashtag. They fumbled like 3 times.
That's great.
Well, it is what it is.
That's funny.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Lavetti Vegas. Hey, I'm in Wichita, Kansas next week at Barley Corns. Get your tickets at HeyBuddyComedy.com. It's going to be a fun time. I plan on bringing the laughs, man. It's going to be a great show. Hey, get those tickets now, man. I guarantee it's going to be last. Got my homegirl Jamie Tucker. Ronnie Williams is hosting. Hey, man, a fun show all the way around. So get those tickets now at HeyBuddyComedy.com. And as always, no fumbles. Let's go.
Well, I have a sketch idea. So this is the part of the show where I'm going to throw out some new ideas that I've got. And you just tell me if it's dumb or just kind of play with it here. And let me know if I've got something here, okay? So one's a sketch idea. You're a video guy. You've been in films. I want to see if maybe there's potential here. You're also familiar with gas stations. So I want to see if maybe this could connect with an audience. So it's a sketch. Think Hamilton. So it's a musical, but it's set in a gas station. Okay? The main character is the cashier, and you've got multiple characters just coming and going. It just takes place during like morning rush. And you've got folks coming in. You got the kids with the backpacks coming in, and they're singing about, maybe like a glee club, and they're singing together, coming in to steal stuff. And then you've got the mom coming in on her way to work, and she's got the baby in one arm, and she's ranting and raving about her busy morning. Maybe it's like a punk song. And you've got the businessman coming in, and maybe he's got something just a little more like metal. Maybe he's slick back hair, and he's coming to get his coffee. So it's fun. There's music, and they're coming in and going. And then you have regulars right at the gas station, and you get the fella comes in, and he wants to buy his scratch tickets. And he's sitting there, he wants his smokes, he's getting his scratch tickets, he's at the counter, he's getting the scratch tickets. Songs are going, big musical number. He wins the $10,000 scratch tickets, so now it's a big dance number. And then a guy comes in to rob the place, and he shoots the cashier and shoots the guy that won the money.
It's a little violent, huh? It's a little violent, man. I don't know, man.
That's the punchline. People won't see it coming.
They won't, man. That's a little. I don't know, man. That's a little.
I'll work on it.
I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm keeping it up. That's a little violent, man. You comedians, man.
I'm not a violent person, but I was thinking, what would be a great way to end this musical number, and that would catch people off guard. I thought.
It would. That's what's funny. I did that. That's a little violent. I don't know how that would catch people off guard, but it's a little much. But I had something like that. I actually was playing around. I did like a fake trailer called Lost Son.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fake trailer. I'm not. That film's never coming out. It was just me doing stupid shit and seeing if people be interested. And a couple people was like, "Damn, is this movie coming out?"
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it would look fun.
I was bored, but I came up with an idea because it was like, "Oh man, you look serious, blah blah blah." So I was thinking I can do that. And you talking about twists? I'm looking for my son to be a short film. Looking for my son, and I saw that he was already, that he never went to daycare and everything else. can't get a hold of his mom. You know what I mean? I'm looking for my son. And it comes to find out, like, the investigator's like, hey, man, I found out where your son is. He's in this house. You recognize this house? I'm like, yeah, I recognize this house. And we walk up to the door. We knock on the door, and the woman answers the door. And he's like, you know this woman? I'm like, hell yeah, I know this woman. Mom, you took my son for real? And it's like a twist that my mom took my son because I owed her money for last time she babysitted him. So she took my son without me knowing, and that'd be the plot twist to be a joke instead of a serious film.
That's fantastic.
But that's what I was gonna do, but I was like, I was just fucking around with that trailer.
See, that's a twist that works, not shooting a lottery winner.
Shooting up the place?
Yeah.
Shooting up the place a little violent, man.
I swear to you, I'm not a violent person. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But
you was like, and then he shoots the man, he shoots the catcher. I was like, damn, this motherfucker. I don't know, man. This dude just fucking scared me. Like it sounded happy, and I was like, where is this? I wonder where this is going.
I'm like, man, I don't know. This is good. Maybe not for me, but this is good. And then
yeah, he was like, you shoot this and shoot. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's a terrorist.
I got problems. I don't tell you. All right, I've got 3 new joke ideas I'm gonna run by you. They're not full jokes. I'm still workshopping them, but I got 3 ideas. You tell me if there's any potential with these. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, Peter Pan for decades has been played and cast by females because it's a young teenage boy, right? Just this last year, they made a Peter Pan movie, and we finally cast a male to play Peter Pan. That is the win. That's the win that the fellas have been needing in 2023.
For a male to play Peter Pan?
Yep, we're taking back Peter Pan.
Yeah, we're taking back Peter Pan. Oh, yeah. That's such a win. That's funny.
Fellas have had it rough for a while. All right.
Yeah, we have.
All right, here's the second one. You got to be careful what you say, like at funerals, and not like being disrespectful to people, that just lost somebody. I mean, if I was to say that, I can handle that. But I found out the hard way in the receiving line. One of my coworkers lost his teenage brother in a car accident, and I said, let me know if I can do anything, and he immediately said, like what? And that's how I ended up working every weekend for the next year.
What? I'm lost. Hold on,
All right. So
you had a coworker that had
his brother died. Yeah, his little brother died. Yep. And I'm in the receiving line, where you, after the funeral, you're give him a hug or whatever, and I say, let me know if I can do anything, and he says, like what? Because it's not like I can bring his brother back.
Yeah. And
then the punchline is, and that's how I ended up working every weekday for the next year. Because he's my coworker.
Yeah. That's funny. I like that.
All right. I'll work on the verbiage. But yeah, okay. So that's got potential. Okay. All right, last joke. Okay. TikTok dancing. The older generation just doesn't get it, right? They think the dad is being taken from us on TikTok from the Chinese. The kids are too busy creating dances and not being a productive citizen or learning or just being the next leaders for this world. I say let them dance. It's really not hurting anybody. Plus, I've seen what that generation did before us. They did some shady shit for a Klondike bar.
I don't know about that.
At least the kids are getting paid. For an ice cream bar, I'm pretty sure that's how bestiality started.
I don't know about that.
All right, maybe that one's too much.
It's funny though. I think I'll keep that.
All right.
That one in my
Nice. I'll keep working on these. I'm workshopping here, but I think I got something. We'll see. Peter Pan though, we're taking back Peter Pan. The fellas need a win. I was proud.
That's funny.
Yep, the second, you should ask my wife, the second I saw that a male was cast as Peter Pan, I jumped up and I was like, we did it. We finally did it. I mean, this is decades long, and we have taken back Peter Pan, so I'm excited. You made time to come on Laugh With Me. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming on the show. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, appreciate you, man. I can't wait to hear this episode back, man. And thanks, man. And like you said, Wichita, Kansas, October 8th. I'm at Site 1 Tap Room in Elkhorn, Nebraska. October 13th, that's a free show. I'm at Grandma's house October 21st. I'm going to Denver with 3CM, 3 Comic Mafia with my homies, and Carmelo Anderson coming with us too. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. October is a fun month, man. And man, thanks for having me on the podcast, man. I really appreciate this, man, for real.
Thank you, Lavetti, for being on the show. That was a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure I found out which one of those jokes is going to work. Surprisingly, the Peter Pan one. I didn't see that one coming, but all right. It's all good to me. Well, we've heard where Lavetti's going to be. I'm going to be at the Funny Bone Omaha November 30th, and I'm going to give you the 5 best minutes I've got. You can also find me every single day on the Twitter at JO from Nebraska, and also Laugh With Me Pod on the Twitter as well. Laugh With Me Podcast on Instagram, and it's Jeremy Odom. You can find me on Facebook. This is Laugh With Me. Thanks for listening.
Dryness is one of the biggest challenges for curly hair, and many products, they clock out after wash day. The new Ultra Moisture collection was literally designed with our hair in mind. Curls, coils, all of it. Powered by Botana oil and Jamaican black castor oil, which means the science is actually doing the work. Clinically proven to help retain moisture for up to 5 days. This means nonstop moisture for up to 5 whole days. The shampoo gently cleanses without stripping. The mask deeply conditions and helps reduce breakage. The leave-in adds rich moisturization with hyaluronic acid. And the curl cream wraps every curl in luxurious hydration with long-lasting definition. No sulfates, no parabens, no silicones, no mineral oils. Just nourishment without the compromise. Because here's the thing, your hair deserves products that actually understand it. Moisture that starts at the root and keeps going well past wash day. That's the Ultra Moisture collection from Cantu. Explore their full line, built for every curl pattern, every hair routine. Available now at Walmart. Go get it.
At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.